Good evening. I am Roger Kendra Thompson. This evening we'll be speaking about the topic of effects of technology on the classrooms and the students. Now, firstly, there is a change in the roles of the students and teachers. I will expound more into that, and I would like to say thanks for listening. And I will now expound into the topic of change in the student and teacher's role. And firstly, when the students are using technology as a tool for support of communication with others, they are more in an active role than in a passive role of a recipient of information that is transmitted by a teacher, textbook, or broadcast. The student is actively making choices about how to generate, obtain, manipulate, display information. Technology also allows many students to be actively thinking and thinking about information and making choices and executing skills than a typical teacher-led lessons. Moreover, when technology is used as a tool to support students in performing authentic tasks, the students are in the position of defining their goals, making design decisions, and evaluating their progress. The teacher's role changes as well. The teacher is no longer the center of attention as the dispenser of information, but rather plays the role of the facilitator, setting project goals and providing guidelines and resources, moving from student to student or group to group, providing suggestions and support for the student's activity. As students work on their technologies and supported products, the teachers rotate through the room, looking over shoulders, asking about reasons for various design choices and suggesting resources that might be used. Project-based work such as the city building project and the student-run manufacturing company are cooperative learning approaches prompt the change in roles whether in technology is used or not. However, tool uses of technology are highly compatible with this new teacher role since it stimulates such more active mental work on the part of the student. Moreover, the venue of work is technology. The teacher often finds him or herself joined by many peer coaches, students who are technology savvy and eager to share their knowledge with others. I'll be right back with you with another part of the tip. It is the motivational and self-esteem that is given by this. I am Roger Kendra Thompson, and I'll be right back with you. We're going to take a short commercial break and we'll be playing music from the VI by Jamban, and we'll be right back.
Angela, Michelle, Alma, Alda, Ras Reggie, Theodore, Beatty, Peter, Mr. Wall, Selwyn, Boom, Watto, Melinda come to Carnival to enjoy the bacchanal. All the way from Aruba, come down here to Rumba. Pick she up for Melina, cause she straight jam and brother. When the band begin to play, turn to me and say, gonna look a man inside the band. To walk me waist, not hold me hand. If you want the job, daddy, follow me to party. Hold me, up my waist, wind up in front of my face. Bend down, push it back, this music will never stop. Ease back from my thing, jump back, start to sing. Wind up, roll the waist, music rocking down the place. Ooh, I, music from the VI. Ooh, I. The more I hear, I get when the ninja start to pull the string. Never hear a keyboard like Ajo's until it she spine. When the bassman start to play, only then she ram magic. Then the drummer start to roll, make she lose control. Only then she start to ball for more. When the horn them start to blow. If you want the jump right, follow me to party. Hold me, up my waist, wind up in front of my face. Bend down, push it back, this music will never stop. Ease back, pan my tape, jam back, start to sing. Wind up, roll the waist, music rocking down the place. Music from the VI. The more I hear, I getting high. Yeah, oh yeah. Groove it, baby. Melinda said she feeling hot. Start getting naked on the spot. Exposing everything but her secrets from Victoria. A police come to lock she up. She grab him, start her walking up. The officer just losing my grab she and he start to whine. Say she ain't going home again. It's behind music in she brain. With the same melody, follow me to party. Hold me, fuck my waist, wind up, in front my face. Bend down, push it back, this music will never stop. Ease back, find my thing, jump back, start to sing. Why not? Roll the waves, music rocking down the place. Music from the VI. The more we hear, we getting high. Music from the VI. The more we pray, we getting high. Yeah, yeah. Oh, na 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 na. Music from the VI. Music from the VI.
You're listening to the music from the VI, and you're tuned into the social sense. And this evening we'll be speaking on effects of technology in the classroom. Before we left off, before we went to take a break, you were just listening. We were talking on the topic of the changes in the roles of the students and the teachers. Before we left, we were to talk about the increased motivation and self-esteem. The most common and, in fact, the nearly universal teacher reported effect on students was an increase in motivation. Teachers and students are sometimes surprised at the level of technology-based accomplishments displayed by the students who have shown less initiative or the facility in a more conventional academic task. Now here we have a story from a elementary teacher whose name will be kept enclosed. The kids that don't necessarily star can become stars with technology. My favorite is this boy who had major problems at home. He figured out a way to make music by getting the computer to play certain letters by certain powers and change the musical tone and musical note. And he eventually wrote a piece. He stayed in every recess, and when I asked him what he was working on, he said he wouldn't tell me because he was working on a piece. Now, also would like to say, sorry. The piece also said that he stayed in every recess, and he never wanted me to know what he was working on. And he asked me if he could put his HyperCard stack on my computer because it was hooked up to the speakers. I said sure at recess. He put my computer and he played the music and literally stopped the room. And for months he had kids begging him at recess, every recess, to teach him how to play music. And for the particular kid, it was the world because he really was not successful academically, but having lots of problems. This really changed him for that school year, and that was from an elementary school teacher whose name I will be keeping enclosed. Teachers talked about the motivation from a number of different perspectives. Some mentioned the motivation with respect to working in a specific project subject area. For example, a greater willingness to write or to work on computational skills. Others spoke in terms of more general motivational efforts. Students' satisfaction with the immediate feedback provided by the computer and a sense of accomplishment and power gained in working with technology. Kids like in the immediate results. Okay. Unfortunately, I'm still having some problems, so I'm gonna have to end this show. Oh my god, having problems. Yes, I would like to leave the page.